Thank you all for tuning in and your patience. We think we figured it out. You have to be on your phone. You can't do it from a computer. So wish us luck. But I am going to be interviewing my friend Emily with loveandplants.com. Best name ever. I would say it's as cool as consciousnutrition.com. Love and Plants, though. Come on. So we are deep into our reset week 2, which is the week we experiment with more vegan meals. But again, some of you know my philosophy. I'm not an all or noneer. So if something comes up and you trust that, go for it. But what we're doing is more vegan meals. So Emily has a menu plan for vegans. When I met her, like a tear came to my eye. So I'll tell you more of that story when she gets on. So here's my groceries over here. I would be making some kitchery for my group this week. Maybe I'll post for you all too. I cooked a lot this weekend, so I've taken a couple days break, right? You need a little break after cooking. So note that. Give yourself that permission to be like, you know what? I'm not cooking tonight. I'm gonna go get my favorite Thai food. Or I'm gonna go through my favorite, go get the salad bar at one of my favorite grocery stores. So know yourself. Let me know when you figured that out. As we get to know ourselves with self-discovery, we know, you know what, tonight it's gonna cause me more stress to try to put a complicated meal together. I'm gonna grab and go. So I can't wait to cook. I might even still get my cook on tonight too for everybody, or wait till tomorrow. But like I said, I'm making kitchery. My mom and I grew up having little acorn squashes, so I thought these were so cute. And I love to cut them in half and do half sweet, half savory. If you follow my 3 steps plan, my step 1 is feel. You take 5 deep breaths before any time you even think about food or meal plan. And then you ask yourself if you want hot, cold, sweet, or savory. We have over 22 senses in our body. Oh, here she comes. And when we have these senses, we want to connect deeper with our body. So they're giving you little, oh, here she is. Okay. Wish me luck. Oh. Allow your viewers to request to join as a guest. Yes. It was me. Okay, now I did it. But that wasn't there before, though. Let me try it again. Yay! Oh, Shauna, I can add my cousin. Maybe try what? Hi, Shauna. So I can add my cousin, Shauna, to be my guest, but it won't let me add my guest speaker, Emily. Maybe, Emily, try one more time to hang up and log back in. One more time, because it's now showing that I can invite my cousin, but not you. Hey, Shauna. I was just talking about your aunt, my mom. We used to bake acorn squashes, cut them in half, but we usually did butter and brown sugar. But now that I'm a nutritionist, I never do anything like that. But what I do is cut it in half and do half savory, half sweet. And I think my butter and honey, I replace the brown sugar with honey. And then the savory, I do sea salt and pepper. Because sometimes it's a little too sweet, so you get the best of both worlds. So that's my 3-step plan. So we're gonna try, I love that you called me by my full name, Shauna. Here's my cuz. So Emily, I'm gonna give you a try again. I think I'd had her hang up and come back on. Yep, it's still, allow your, yeah. Yay! We did it! Whoa, I have no idea. There's so many settings. She's coming on. I can't wait to introduce Emily and her baby, Summer. We are gonna, hey, Shauna, stay on. You're gonna see another version of the story of how we met. Then I can't wait to hear hers too. So it's coming. I see your profile picture. We're amazing. Watch it be like my internet now or something. Oh, Anne just said it takes a bit for it to come back. So thank you all for your patience. Oh, connecting. I'm getting it connecting.
Yes! Yay!
Scream for the baby. Hi, Emily. Can you hear me okay? I think it has a little lag too. Summer, she is how many days old now? Hi, Summer. Oh,
She is
so pretty.
3 weeks and a couple days old.
How old is she now?
Yeah.
I love that you did summer and winter. It makes me so happy. So, yay. So, well, good. I'm so glad to have you here. I was just telling people I can't wait to share my version of the story of how when we met. And I website too, and then you can help me with some of the details of the vegan meals, because we're
Awesome.
doing the 3-week reset, and we're experimenting with vegan meals this week. So that's the goal. I know. You kind of know, Emily knows how my program works. I teach kind of a trust yourself. Vegan is, it's so scary at first, but then once you do it, you're like, what? Why have I not been eating like this when I know I need it too? So for my people, unless
Awesome.
you do it as a lifestyle choice, of course. Yeah.
What?
Cool. Coming through.
Oh yeah, we're great.
You can, okay. Yeah. Cool. So how I remember meeting Emily, I turned around at a big event. There's like what, 300 or 400 people, and she was a new too. And then she told me what she was doing for her business, and I went, "What?" I almost did it, and I'm so glad I didn't, because it wasn't meant for me. And I'm so glad I met someone who did it. So what it does is she gives you 3 recipes, vegan recipes a week with 1 grocery list. And it's a membership program. So every week you get
$20
3
a month,
new
yeah, or
recipes.
$197 if you want to save money for the year.
$20 a month? Or what, like how we're not signing, yes, I'll be signing up. Like, it's a beautiful tool. And tell us like what comes up for you when you create these recipes. So
I'm a nutritionist, as is Heather,
yourself.
and yeah, when we met, it was totally like a serendipitous moment, because we turned around, and when she shared her heart for what she really truly wanted to do, which is conscious nutrition, I was like, that is so incredible and so needed. And we're both just not fans of diets and, thought like jumping on this fad or that fad. Like, we just want people to eat real food and learn how to connect with their bodies to feel the best that they can. Yeah. So, what I do, like Heather said, is I create these recipes, and I think that some of it really comes from an intuitive place for me too, and just utilizing like what's inspiring me or what's around. Look, opening my fridge and being like, okay, like what can I do with what's here, and then letting seasonality be a guide, or just kind of like what feels good, which right now I live in the Northwest and we have colder weather. And so heartier, heavier meals with like beans and grains and potatoes are feeling really good right now. Whereas things might be a lot more light in the summertime when we have warm weather, and spiralized noodles and things like that. So totally, going with like what's feeling, and that's going to help heal. And yeah, so totally love Feel Meal Heal. um, yeah, and so I'm just trying to help people save the time that so many people don't feel like they have for eating healthy, because I want it to be an obtainable goal for people. So I create the recipes, and you just get those on a weekly basis every Friday. So you kind of, if it works for you and your schedule, you can go shopping on Saturday or Sunday, maybe do some batch cooking, or if you want to cook multiple times during the week, that's fine too, but you can set yourself up heading into the week by having those recipes on Fridays. And you get that shopping list, which is all collaborated already. And so you just go and like you get in and get out. You don't have to traverse the jungle of the grocery store and like get drawn in by all the packaging. Like, you're already making that decision of what you want to make. And then committing to just kind of get in and get out, and not get sucked into the abyss that can get people.
I love your tool. Like, this tool is so wonderful, because I
Yes.
help people develop safe meals. Like, when we're like, let's just, 8 to 5, 5:30, you're tired, you're grouchy, you kind of want to go work out, but you're kind of hungry and you don't have any food at home. And so that overwhelming. But if you have like, oh wait, I have these 5 safe meals that I've loved, that were so easy for me. I can just go right into the grocery store, grab what I need just to get that done. And just that alone versus the overwhelm, which is more cortisol, which is more belly fat, which is more disease, which is more stress. So even those little things pile up. So with your recipes, you'll be able to give people the chance to have their safe meals. They're like, oh, no big deal. I'm going to go and have I was talking about those tools for you. Oh, you might have paused. Yep. I think we're back. Little freeze. Did you hear my acorn squash
sweet and savory
strategy? Yeah. Like half the squash I do sweet and half savory, so I get the best of both worlds. And with your recipes that you'll start accumulating, you'll learn to tweak them and what you need. Like, you know what, I don't want the broccoli in this one. I want extra cauliflower. Or because Emily's a cook too. So these recipes taste good. They're not like, oh, I'm clean. I appreciate the word clean, but I'm a little burnt out of clean eating. Instead, it's just nourishing. I like the word nourishing better because if you ask most people what they're, it's something healthy. I have a feeling.
Right.
It's real food. It's not Doritos. It's a stress. Whether eating.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I like offering some little. So along with the 3 recipes you get every week, you get 2 bonus recipes as well, which are usually maybe like a breakfast or a condiment, or maybe a dessert, something that's, again, like made out of real food, but you can still have your dessert. And like you said, it tastes good, because if you're trying to eat healthy and it doesn't taste good, it's going to be really hard to keep eating healthy. And I have eaten a plant-based diet myself for about 11 years. And I love food now more than I ever have. And I've been a foodie since I was a very young child. So yeah, I just get excited about creating these recipes and helping people find things that they like, but they feel good, and just connecting with themselves. And like you said too, with being able to modify for like what fits you. I tell so many people recipes are not like the Bible. You don't have to follow it like that. They are a tool, and yeah, you can make those modifications. And even if you are someone who's including animal protein in your meals, then you can just add some and use these really plentiful recipes, because the meal plan is called Plentiful Plate.
All her, like, I thought I was so like everything I looked at. What was the one funny thing you had too about
turnip the beet?
On your home
turnip
too.
the beet
like,
on your health is my like
turnip.
tagline.
And then Plentiful is so beautiful, because how many do we know? And even in our lives, well, maybe I'll go, how many days have I gone days of vegetables? I need to ramp up my vegetables. Like, who here has not needed to ramp up vegetables? So I love that you're helping us like focus on it. And then other things come in. Like, we're going to go out pizza with friends. Like, it's going to happen. But you have at least this balance and this base that's going to be so much more supportive.
Oh, thank you.
So your business is brilliant. I love it. From my little brilliant, everyone. So you're
every week, every
deal.
Friday,
so
every single Friday. Yeah.
2 bonus ones a week or a month?
Yeah.
What? How do you have time to do all this? And she has
it's just the power of plants. It just keeps you nice and energized.
That's awesome. Right? And I love that she's doing it seasonal too, because we all need that extra help. Because I always even have to Google sometimes. I'm like, wait, I'm not craving what I was craving last week. You shift too. So I'm glad you're doing seasonal. Awesome. Well, I put the website here.
Oh, thanks,
and then I'll
Heather.
tag
So fantastic
you everywhere too. So,
and work together and just
everyone can
help healthy.
Right? You know what? I even feel like back in the day, I was like, I want to unite nutritionists instead of us all like telling people different things, because I think there's a middle ground where we're all sharing, but there's so many. I think this all or none energy is from a place of like perfectionist and fear, and maybe like not being in touch with our body's rhythms. So we try to go extreme to figure out what our body's rhythms are when they're really subtle-ish, or sometimes they are like, you know what, I don't want to eat that today. Salad doesn't seem good. And it, Okay. Kiss Summer for us. kiss Summer for me.
I will.
And
I
thank you so much
will.
for sharing with you being a busy, healthy, nourishing mom. Right. Thanks, Emily.
Okay. Bye.